Hello everybody, welcome back to the Dishang Tower Challenge mod, which means we're playing Vertigo. And we are on day 10 of the Vertigo series. In case you guys haven't noticed, there's been a little bit of change in the top right-hand corner of the thing. We are finally on Gather Gyrocopter Chassis 2 of 4, and it's not because I did anything differently, it's just because I finally got the mod to update. I don't know exactly. Let me pause because I'm wasting food and water while I'm sitting here. I don't know exactly what it was that I was doing differently than what I did differently before. I can tell you that ultimately, in the end, what I had to do was copy and paste rather than drag and drop the files into the file folder, and suddenly everything worked. I have not the foggiest idea why that worked better, but ultimately that's actually what happened, and now it's fixed. So if you guys are, as far as I know, you can only manually download this one. I don't think there's a way of getting this one through the mod launcher for 7 days, in which case it automatically does it for you. You have to manually do this one. Just copy and paste them instead of drag and drop. That's what fixed it for me. So, we are at the 2 of 4, which means we have to get steel, which means we have to have the crucible, which means we're a long way away from getting anything done on that one. Anyway, let's worry about taking care of our food and water real quick, because we got have a bit of an issue going on further down my pathway over here, and somebody said instead of using my wood, to use these. You know, I never even considered using those, but since we've got so many plant fibers and after a certain amount of time you don't use plant fibers for anything else, why not? I only need 3 minutes worth. Yeah. We have got some drinks going on. Let me get one of those waters. I don't want to keep using up the red teas because I've got a limited amount of the red tea going on. Okay, the issue I was having is I was out here trying, you know, best to clean this area up, and as I got closer over here, those guys popped in. Somehow or another, this floor seems to be off sync with the other floors. I'm not sure what's going on. I swear I just cleared this floor not long ago, but all of the bad guys on this floor seem to have spawned back rather fast. Man, up a little bit. There we go. There we go. No special loot. We'll just go ahead and read that, which means maybe the bad guys over here have spawned back in too. What I'm doing is going through and taking care of it so that any of the bad guys, they don't have hiding spots anymore. That I can just look into a room and see the bad guys and get them shot and killed, and I don't have to worry about them anymore. We're not going to spend the entire day trying to clear this floor again. That's just not going to happen. What we're going to do is we're going to go back lower on the floors to find out where we were at whenever the respawn started and start labeling the signs that I have in the stairwell. The stairwell is going to be very, very important. As such, I think what I'm going to do is change my original thought process and make the stairwell my access up and down the POI. And the reason I want to do that is because this is going to be a whole lot easier for me to change how it is I'm handling each of the floors. I can label them, I can tear them down individually, and take care of the entire thing. But if I also use this for my Horde base, there's a chance that all of the preparations I have here to make it easier to go between floors and find my loot that are already going to be a pain in the butt. If I, say for instance, my base here, if I do the, hold on, base, and then my restock was my spawn, was day 9? Because whenever I showed up last time in, I think it was it this one? It was my last episode, so it was not this recording session, it was last recording session. These guys, whenever I came back in, they respawned. So I'm going to start writing down respawn days and loot respawn days on these signs up here. Hell, I probably should have made bigger signs, but if I put all that information in and then I put a Horde base here and all that stuff gets lost, I not only lose the sign and the information to make sure I'm doing it faster, I lose all the materials, the wood, and the nails that went into making each individual sign. So I think what we're going to do is either create a Horde base on the ground floor, or inside the elevator shaft. So what we need to do is get back down to the ground floor. You do not have a sign. As a matter of fact, your bad guys are back. Alright, I'm just going to leave that there. I'm not going to put down the spawn date or anything else like that as of right this second. My goal is to try and get down to where I kind of know what's going on and figure some things out, because I definitely want to run my hordes. I don't want to continue to avoid them, nor do I want to take the medicine and have them avoid me while I slowly slaughter them. That seems, I don't know, cheaty. Really, really cheaty. And while it was effective, it was cheaty. Day 10 at 12. Okay. Well, if I open these guys up at 12 o'clock, what I think I'll do is I'll have this one restock day 11. And the reason I'm going to do that is so that I can show up first thing at 11 o'clock and come down here and get stuff instead of having to wait. Okay, now for the Horde Night, how do I want to do this? Obviously, the center section would go very well so long as I have the ability to bring them up to my level and then knock them down. What's this? Okay, loot. Drinks are probably going to be my hardest thing. Where has bad guys? Okay, has bottom floor restocked completely? Yes, it has. Ground floor has restocked. Okay, so that's day 10. Okay. Actually, no. When is new restock day? Day 10 at 7. I've got a couple of minutes. Shush phone. Oh, I should have known I haven't taken care of you. Needle and thread. I don't know which volume that was. Okay, so day 17 at 6 o'clock. Okay, I need to run through this floor, kill bad guys, and make sure I restock. I get all of the loot as early as possible. Yeah? I would prefer to have it to where each day that I come out, I run through first thing in the morning, grab all of the loot. You come back at 11. What about in here at 9? At 7. I can set this up. I can check all of this stuff today, and what I can do is set it up for me to come back a day later. Maybe. That's day 15. Oh no. I just checked that not long ago. Okay, snakes! I would like snakes! What should we do for our horde base? Should we go here? Because what I could do is, for like final hordes or whatever, I could actually push through the wall and have them come up these floors and up onto my base. And then put like a door in between so that I can shut down one side. If the one side gets too damaged with like a demo or something like that, I can open up the other side and I've got a way for them to come up to me. In that case, they can already get access here. I have access here. The problem is getting them stairs or something to come up. I'll be honest with you, I'm not necessarily worried about the dogs. The dogs can come back up later. Over here, on the other hand, that would mean up to that floor, which I think would be here? Wait, let me say something. Let me say something. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here on this level is what I would need to get the zombies up to in order to bring them up there. And the reason I say that is because if I have them coming in and I like block off it, obviously most of the zombies are going to come from this side, but they are making holes slowly and everything else. If I block off the way for them to see me, it keeps any of them from shooting at me, and then I've got the shoot down area for anybody who is just like running around really quick. Did I ever check that thing? I did not check this one. Pants. Am I wearing pants? I am wearing pants. These are actually better though. There we go. Okay, now what we do is, let's see, this is too wide. We could put the door here. I would like more of a drop-off area. It's either that or the area where they have to push each other to drop would be better off inside the tower. How do I want to do that? Or what I could do is allow them to go up here or through there or wherever else, and then I build up to this area and have a clear pathway from that area to here. Would that work better? Hang on. Let's get this out of the way. What I would like to do is have a spot where I can try and force them to come through, but occasionally have to jump so some of them get knocked down. Thin the herd a little bit so they're easier to deal with, especially since these hordes don't stop during the nighttime. They don't stop at all. From what I could tell, even though it was my first horde and I haven't advanced that fast in the game, we still had to deal with the horde that lasted all night long. All night. And it would be fine if you're planning for it, but if you're not planning for it, it's a bit of a problem. And zombie hits head on light ball, files claim. And what I could do is, because I'm sure the zombies are going to find several different ways of doing it, I could offer them a quick way to get up here. So they go up and over there and then come up here. Plus, if those get broken, they do have the actual stairs and the elevator they can use. I may have to actually break the elevator to keep them from trying to use it because they can't path that properly. They'll spend 5 years trying to break through it, which might cause a bit of a problem. Do I even worry about this, or do I build on both sides? Should I double path this? I would really like this horde base where at night I can come down here and sit and see whether or not a horde comes in, or nighttime spawn comes in, so that I can get some bags during the evening time too. The only way to advance my character is to run around to newly spawned floors and to fight hordes. So I'm very, very interested in figuring a way to maximize that so this playthrough does not take for God ever. Okay, that's a bit of an issue. The path is not even. Go that way. Like that. And then we break through here. Okay, now then. We have got this there. Oh, hi. How are you? I did not realize the barista was back. Aha. It is after 10 o'clock. I can definitely check it. Vehicle adventures, forge ahead. We have got the workbench. We will get on making that. If it's time, let's run downstairs and check the book place. Nice. We've got the Tech Planet, Electrical Traps, Tools Digest, Medical Journal, Handy Lad, Vehicles Adventures. I can make a claw hammer, nice. Sharp Steaks. Okay, is that all of them? Yep, that's all of them. Alright. Let's go over here and check the clothes. Who knows, we might find armor. Okay, I can break all of these standing things. I don't need to leave those. Okay, and my shirt. What shirt am I wearing? This one? This one's 8.5. Okay, we have found a much better shirt. Let's go ahead and take care of that. So this is day 10. And it's telling me to come back on day 17. I will list this one as day 18. Let me make a sign. What else do we want to do? What I need is, let's see, doors? Or do I do doors? Here's what I'm thinking. Do I make 2 pathways in case one breaks, or do I keep it at 1 pathway and concentrate my resources on that path? I think I concentrate the resources on the path because it's going to be a long time before I can get steel. And if I have to, I can keep the hide me from a horde serum on me. And in case they bust my path and I can't get away, I pop the serum and I run. I think that's how we handle it. Copy that rotation, copy that shape, fill it in. And then right above this, right there. And then what I do is I open that back behind me so that makes sure that they can't path this way, but I can path this way. And then continue doing that all the way up. What I'm going to need is a whole bunch of wood. And bleh, a whole bunch of wood, a whole bunch of doors. Thankfully, those don't take nails. It would also be better if I just had a ladder so I could jump all the way down to like various areas along the pathway, make some hay bales, and make it to where I could quickly evac to lower levels. But we'll work on that later. What we need now, I need to find out what floors have respawned. We need track. I need forged iron. We only need 25. So let's just go with 25. And then we need 100 nails. Let's just do 100 nails. Craft that. Okay, that part will be ready later on. 3. Now, do you have bad guys? We checked this one, didn't we? I don't think we cleared the entire thing, though. And see if we can't get on a schedule. There we go. Let's just run through the entire floor, make sure we've got all loot off of this floor. And you are a container that is not coming back. Well, a non-spawning container, but you also house like a bad guy back behind you. Let me move you out of the way. Okay, you are done. Most of the stuff is going to restock day 16. Alright, let's go up one. I don't know if I got all of it or not, but let's go ahead and grab some of the stuff and things I've left. Alright, you don't have loot. I'm going to go ahead and get you out of the way so I don't come back in here looking for you again. Honestly, it's going to be a whole lot faster if I just walk through the building and at a glance I can tell there's nothing there to loot. Oh yeah, that's wood. Nice, which means whenever I come back through here, if I don't see into here, I can just pop my head through here and get all of the zombies. Don't worry about it, aliens, yes. Frank is an alien. Alright, this floor is done. Barrel. The issue is I am not going to be able to get that guy in the head. Nice. Ah, forge ahead book. Okay, maybe. Nice. I was really hoping those guys would have me some more food and water. They seem to have been very good about bringing their lunch to the apocalypse. Oh, having the bow was such a game changer! Okay, we have 3 skill points. I should definitely be spending those points. Someone said I should definitely... Don't do it! Oh man. Don't get caught on there! What are you doing? I should definitely cut those out of there. My leg is now sprained because of that. Okay, yep. I'm just gonna fix that. If I need to backtrack, I do not need to worry about my foot getting messed up. Ah, handy lad, scrapping for fun. Tools digest. I can do stone tools, quality 4. Let me go back and fix this. Come on, work with me. Come on, stamina. Now my foot's all messed up. 7 minutes. I don't want to wait 7 minutes for my foot to not be messed up anymore. So we're just going to walk it very, very carefully through here. And I think since we're going to be a minute anyway, why not just go ahead and take these guys out so I don't get stuck in any of these door frames again. There we go. Alright, now through here I should be able to see all of the bad guys because I have taken all of the stuff and things out of the way. Day 10 at 1900. So because this grouping I did later on in the day, so they're not going to show up. Yep, I guess so. We don't have restock on these guys. Okie dokie. Day 11. Okay. We've got a little bit more time on this one, which means I can go back to working on the Horde base. Let's slowly make my way up here. There's going to be somebody who's going to be like, you know, you should have been walking at this speed for a long time because you're just eating through all of your food and everything else like that. And I'm like, yeah, I know, but I have no patience for going slow. That's just more editing Liz has to cut out and less stuff I get done during a day, so my videos would just wind up shorter if I had to walk like this through the entire daggum thing. Don't do that. Day 13 is what I'm going to list this one as. And I'm just going to pick up all of the stuff and things that we don't actually need in here and get rid of all the desks that don't have any loot in them. There's no sense in leaving them here. Okay, now then, for my skills, we could do Lucky Looter. It's not going to help a whole hell of a lot. Pummel Pete, we're going to have to go up to a strength of level 5. I could do another Master Chef so we save. Adds a chance to find salvageable food and dumpsters. I'd have to get all the way up to this one in order for that one to be useful. I would much rather go into the final point of living off the land so I can triple the harvest, therefore making it better. but I wouldn't mind reducing my HP lost either. Let's see. I would have to get up to 5 here in order to get this point, and that opens it up for me to go into healing factor, pain tolerance, iron gut, all of the things that I need to stop me from using as much food, since food is going to be such a problem. There it goes. Alright, well, the last little bit of that's just going to have to go. I'm getting rid of that. It takes a lot less time to clear each floor each day, and we're going to get progressively faster and faster on it because we're going to whittle down everything that is on that floor and get it out. And I won't be using rifles. These other ones may come in handy, so can I smelt these? Okay, can I scrap them? No. Okay, in this particular mod, I cannot scrap nor smelt any of these parts. I have tried. We're going to drop those. I can take, I think, these office chairs or something and possibly smelt them. It looks like these guys I could probably smelt. Oh, let me check. Ah, that will smelt. That will smelt. That's useful. I mean, if I'm not going to use the mod, I definitely will not be using the mod. Alright, now as far as food goes, do I continue to eat on the big foods, or do I... Why have I got snowballs in several different places? That's not okay. Zombies eat free on Tuesdays. Why would you make a Chinese takeout menu? What is this for? Okay, use everything sparingly. Normally I would like... 1 equals 10 seconds. Go ahead and turn that on. Normally I would like make all of this stuff earlier. Like as soon as I'm, you know, crafting or whatever, I would go ahead and craft a whole bunch of glue or buy a whole bunch of glue or whatever else. But as everything here is going to be like by the skin of my teeth, will I have everything that I need in order to get off of here? I'm going to try and be very, very careful and very deliberate about what the things that I use. Okay, so I can make the workbench. Let's go ahead and get that crafted. And let me go check on the garden right quick. I have a little bit of extra iron. We'll definitely need that to make repairs on certain things. Honestly, at this point, stone weapons and things like that are definitely going to be the go-to on a lot of stuff and things. Just to keep from having to make the repair kits, I probably should have left my cloth armor. Just everything is cloth armor, that way I can repair it with cloth because it's a lot easier to come by. I have a restocking thing downstairs that will eventually give me cloth again no matter what, so I can always repair that. I may not have the ability to always repair leather armor. What I could do, here's a thought. What I could do is anytime I find good armor, I can put it away for like a Horde night, and then use my cloth armor for just like basic runs, you know? Okay, just about every single layer that we have. Let me check upwards to see if I need to make any more signs. That one has a sign. Alright, let me just go ahead and make that one whilst I'm waiting. I'm gonna have to find some food. Hang on. Go ahead and eat it, I guess. There's no sense in having leftover food. Typically, whenever I get done with a playthrough, I've got an entire box full of extra food that I didn't use during my playthrough. I don't think I should be doing that this time. I think I should be eating everything. And drinking all of the stuff, you know? Wonder how far away my trees are from being fully grown. Oh, books. Vehicle Adventures, 26 of 50. Wonder if there's more bad guys over here. There we go. Which means my workbench is done. Now, question. Where does that zombie respawn at? Is it right here, back behind the desk, or in front of the desk? If you lay down a block, it stops the zombie from being able to respawn. If I can stop him from respawning back in here... You know, just the guy that spawns in here. So he doesn't break all of my stuff, you know? The next thing we gotta start working towards is the forged steel, which of course we can't do until... Where are we at on our learning the stuff and the things? Workstations. So, in order to get the Crucible, we need 50 of those books. We are on 11 of 15. Is it just... Oh, okay. Lockpicks are next. Alright. I mean, I could always throw some extra experience into those things, but I think if I do that, I'm not counterbalancing. I will eventually get the workbenches. If I don't first enforce my ability to stay alive, I think I'm kind of screwed. Let's go ahead and get this guy in. It might be a good idea for me to have these in... various floors and maybe even upgrade them to like metal ones. Just so I can be absolutely sure whenever I come up here and it's later game stages, I'm not having... That reminds me. If I put them right here and zombies beat on that one block, I might have an issue with them breaking my sign. Okay. Now. Okay. We do have zombie spawn. I would like monies. If you don't mind. Okay, I think that dude went the other way. Or he's walking very, very slowly. Dude! There we go. Whoa! Dude's learned skills! Okay. Is he actually going to find his way out of there? No, he's not. Can you not come over here? You dingus! Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. There we go. You flopped your way out of there. That was your fault, not mine. Okay, no loot. Oh, man. Do you guys seriously... Oh, here we go. Why does it seem like the floors from here and up restocked faster than the others? Okay, let's do this. Okay, let's go back down to our level. Okie dokie, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and end it off here. In the next episode, we're going to work a little bit more on the Horde base, and we're going to venture to a couple more floors and possibly pop up to the roof and see whether or not my trees have grown up so I can go and harvest and replant those guys. Because every time I plant, I think I'm going to get 2 seeds. Actually, I should get 3 seeds now, which is really going to up my ability to go ahead and get the Horde base done if I can get all of the wood that I need for it. I will see you guys in the next episode. You have a wonderful day, a wonderful night, and you stay shiny.